You all know what time it is. It's the 2023 gaming slash sim racing room tour. So here we are in my room, and let's start with the boring stuff first. So let's start with my bed. So as you can see, this is where I sleep. This is a double bed, very luxurious. I'm not using a duvet because I get really hot. And this is where a lot of my ideas come from. Relax, and this is where I jump in between, especially during an endurance race when I'm still streaming. I just jump in my bed and relax. It's right there in the same room. Now we're moving on to my beautiful air conditioning. I got that this year. Thank God it was 41 degrees this year. So that's definitely going to be coming in hand this year in the summer, especially when sim racing it gets very hot and you can't open the windows. Now this is my room. This is my editing station slash non-sim racing streaming room area. So as you can see, we're running two monitors. One's 144 hertz 1440p, and the other one's a 4K 60. We do a lot of editing other games. As you can see here, this is a clip. We normally stream this type of content here. And, we have the keyboard there, the Shure SM7B. That's my keyboard, which is a Razer. Over there where I'm pointing is the PlayStation 5 I have. And on the other side, there's an Xbox Series X. As you can see, look, I'm showing you the lighting. So that's where the light usually is. And the camera's where the other light usually is. And there you go. There's my Shure SM7B. We're running a green cable. Over there is the HP Reverb G2, which you can see in this clip for a lot of VR. I've not really done much this year, but definitely going to do more this year. And I think I've got another video here showing you how it looks in FOV style. But before we go to that, there's the computer. So this used to be on the other side. This is my old computer. This is the... I'll show you again in a minute. So this is the FOV. So this is when I sit. This is how it looks. So this is the 1440p 165 hertz refresh rate actually. So we're playing normal games. We raise a keyboard. Under there you can see a Xbox Series X and some wireless headphones. And as you can see me PS5 there. This is the Shure SM7B. This is the microphone I use. Next to it in that little bag there's the headphones for that, and then there's me Go XLR and me VR headset. We haven't done much VR this year, but I think with the dual PC setup, we should be able to run a lot more VR because we had some issues with the memory. So that, there again, I'm using the Go XLR Mini, and this is the old computer. So this is the one I used to use before last year. So the i9 10900K overclocked to 4.8 gigahertz and an RTX 3090. All of it is water cooled with two radiators, one 420mm and one 360mm. And we had a lot of temperature issues with that. It was good, but obviously you had issues with like running iRacing. You'd have stuttering issues. So with the new PC, you'll see in a minute, that is now solved. It's a very good computer, and I'm good to let it go. Really, I'm not really letting it go. I'm using it as a streaming computer. We've got some industrial fans there. You can see 1 and 3 at the front because obviously the front is a mesh. So we had a lot of heating issues, so it was very loud. And again, with the 4090 now, the FPS is a lot better. It's a beautiful computer. I'll be using that in dual PC setup for not streaming but video recording. It puts less pressure on the main PC, and also I'll use this video computer for editing and other non-sim racing computers. So here we are. Here's the new build. There is a video. Check it. It's the previous video from this. So this is the new PC. It's running a 12900 KF, an RTX 4090. We got 12 fans on it, 4 at the front, 4 at the side that are intakes, 2 at the top, 3 at the, supposed to be 3, but 2. There's a long story. You can see that in the video. And 1 is at exhaust. And I'll tell you what, you can't hear anything. We decided to just water cool the CPU because the i9 12900 KF gets very warm, and the 4090. The reason we got the KF version instead of the K is because you don't need the integrated graphics, so you save some money there. And we have a 4090, which isn't water cooled because it's insane. It doesn't go more than 50 degrees. You can't hear anything in this computer now. It is so silent. So here's another video of it. So we had a problem with the fittings at the top because of the EK 480mm radiator. So we can only have 2 fans at the top, but that's all right. You can see you got 4 intakes at the front and there at the side. All brings in nice cool air. You can see it goes below the 4090, which is, I assume, why the 4090 runs really cool. Both of them less than 50 degrees. And here we are, the sim rig. So from last year compared to this year, we flipped it 90 degrees. Takes up less space. So we're running 3 triple screens here, 1440p 180 hertz LG 32-inch monitors, all of them lined on the SimLabs mount. We've got the SimLab special mounts for the screens, those screen, they're very highly adjustable, and they allow for the monitors to fit onto align properly. We've had to use 90-degree HDMI adapters because, as you can see, there's not much room. I just want to show you my beautiful cabling now. Look, as you can see, the cables are now stuck on, well, that's other than that dangling one, they're all stuck on the power supply. So better cable management. And I'll show you again, it's the Vario mounts. Actually, they're called the Vario mounts. So I'm showing you my beautiful cable managing here. So they are running, so look, it's very nice. You see, there's the Vario mounts. There's no gap between the wires. So as you can see there's a 90-degree. I'm moving on to my pedals. So we are using the Huizenfeld Ultimate Plus pedals. They're honestly the best pedals you can buy. The feel is amazing. They are awesome. Again, I want to show you showing you here, look, the Vario mounts are pretty awesome. And all my beautiful cable management. We'll go back to the pedals, but I originally had the Sprints and then upgraded to the Ultimates. Massive difference if you can afford to, or wait, or save up. They're the only ones you need. And with that, we're running the Simracing 2 Ultimate. I did have a Fanatec DD1 before, and I've sold that, and I bought the Simracing 2 Ultimate. And I'll tell you what, no regrets. The force feedback's insane. Beautiful cable management. And the pedals are, again, also the pedals are beautiful. Very consistent, really lovely feel, not hydraulic. You have a little hydraulic dampener there, but that's all good. As you can see, we're running it. You can see the SimLab P1X cockpit, the same as last year with the sim rig. This is FI approved seat. It's actually cheaper than a normal sim racing seats. We are running the Fanatec shifter, but I don't really use that, and the Asher F64 V2 and a SimCure mount. So this is the seat. Again, I just mentioned this is actually FI approved. You can put this in a racing car, and it's actually cheaper than a normal ring. Now this is me, Asher F64 V2. I've got a cheeky this is like a cover, not cover, like a sticker, and it's got all the buttons, everything I could possibly use. It's really cool. It's awesome. Now I thought I'd finish off this video by showing you FOV. So this is when I sit down in front of you. It's not really running now, but that's a SimCore dash. You can see how like immersive this is. The triple monitors, they do line up perfectly. We are running high presets. You can see that in the video before this. We're running 176 hertz refresh rate. They're 180 monitors, recommended 4 below. No G-Sync because obviously that slows it down and uses more. There's no need. There's no stuttering. Everything's on high except for crowds and stands. They're off because I don't see the need in those. And also 2 mirrors because when you're running triples, you don't need to see. But as you can see from the video, doesn't really do justice. It's insane. It's beautiful, and it's definitely worth an upgrade with the GPU. Now the GPU and CPU don't go above 50 degrees, and you can't hear it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.